Hello everyone, this is FC7. Today I start a series of videos on this channel exploring the 2014 masterpiece, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. I like to think every game featured on this channel is a masterpiece. This definitely belongs, due to being what I consider pure gaming genius. Although Kojima is a bit of a glory hound, his vision of what a game can be is only matched by his well-deserved ego. This and the regular Metal Gear Solid 5 deserve to be the best games released in the mid-2010s. In my opinion, his gaming worlds are second only to Mr. Brad McQuaid. Now on to the video. We start with Mission 1, Ground Zeroes. Alright, so I will start out here with Mission 1, Ground Zeroes. And this will be a no-kill mission using just a tranquilizer gun. This is an S rank.
To climb an obstacle, press the action button.
So the first thing I will do is take out the guard tower here.
There's a guard up there. If you're going to eliminate him, use a gun.
And then I usually run to the spot, crouch, crawl,
Ready your weapon.
and get the soldier right over here.
To the old prison area. You can bring up. You should move the bodies of enemies somewhere out of sight.
And there should be a jeep coming pretty soon. He will stop when he sees the soldier laying on the road. So we'll just wait here a second for the jeep. This is being done on a PC, Steam version.
Take a good look at the enemy through your binoculars, and you can mark him. Marked enemies can be sensed when nearby, even if there's a wall between you and them.
So you can hear the jeep
But it only
coming.
works if you stop and take the time to focus your attention. This helps you maintain situational awareness. Try it.
He'll see the soldier on the road, get out of his jeep, and this is the opportunity that you need to take him out.
What? You all right?
Don't want to get too close in his field of vision.
Speak.
If I can, I will try to take him out that way at first, get some information, and then tranquilize him. They don't really give too good of information, but once in a while it's okay. And always make sure to aim for the head with the tranquilizers, because if you shoot any other part of their body, they don't stay sleeping as long. So if you give them a headshot, they will stay sleeping throughout the entire run. So I will just
Contact me if you need advice.
keep them parked here, keep them out of the road, because sometimes another truck comes by. And if I'm busy and the truck driver gets out, the soldier, he will wake these guys up. So move them out of the road that they were in. Now there is a soldier down here that I'll mark. And there are two soldiers and a prisoner in the left-hand area over here, but
The rain was coming down just as hard to do
I think I will take these soldiers out first.
I want peace for my country. I can't believe we ever bought that cover story.
there should be a soldier or two down here. Now on to the two soldiers in this area. There's also a prisoner. So I'll take the tower out first. And then this soldier here. There are some tranquilizer rounds in this little shack, so be sure to pick those up. And the prisoner is located over here to the left, right in here.
A prisoner. You gonna help him? If you want to extract him, carry him to the RV and call in the chopper.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
And extracting him is good for a trophy or an achievement. So if this is your first run through, be sure to do that.
Just to save my ass. Alright? This'll help with whatever you're doing. Yeah, if you want inside the admin building, use the drainage channel.
The map has been updated.
Looks like it gives you a little bit of intel there. And I'll use this opportunity while I wait for the chopper to try to do some more marks.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ. This is Morpho, on station at LZ. Okay, target is in.
Alright, now you can either rescue Chico or rescue Paz. And what I'm going to do is rescue Paz first, which means infiltrate in the base.
Right up. It'll help you stay out of sight, but watch you don't get hypothermia.
Some tranquilizer rounds up here. And when the helicopter departs, the soldiers will go into alert mode. It's a good time to mark some more soldiers because they're not doing their usual patrol. Looks like I've marked as many as possible, so I'm going to infiltrate the base, rescue Paz.
CP, this is Zulu 2. We're standing down here. No hostile spotted. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stand down. Stand down. Return to your post. Out.
And my aim's off a little bit tonight. Good ammo management is key to doing this mission if you're looking for a no-kill run, which I always do. Looks like this area is clear.
You're way too exposed there. Find some cover and stick to it.
So I have half of them marked, but there's still 20 out there that I don't know where they are. There is some more tranquilizer rounds up in this tower, but I'll have to take these two out first, or else they might spot me. And I forgot to mention, reflex mode is off for this run. It increases your score and makes it more likely you'll get an S rank. So I'll go up the tower. I know there's a sniper rifle here too, but I don't want to use that because it will alert the guards. Best bet is just to use your primary weapon because it has a suppressor. At this point, there are two guards that are hidden pretty well, and I always like to mark them before I start my run into that door. Try to draw his attention away from my field of view. So his line of sight is important. If you throw the clips, he'll pay attention to where you threw them, and line of sight won't be directed at you at all.
You can now either interrogate him, knock him out, or kill him. His life is in your hands.
And again, tranquilizer shot to the head, just because if you leave him without tranking him, he'll wake up and ruin everything, so he won't stay knocked out forever. And there are the two guards that I was talking about. They can really mess up your run.
That's the admin building. Watch your corners.
Now what I usually do is try to mark this guy right by the stairway down there. So now that he's marked, I can come in here, mark the other soldier, mark the camera. And there's also another camera over here. But I'm going to turn off the power. That will draw a soldier over.
All fire teams, this is CP. Our set of lights has gone out. Looks like a problem with the power supply. Whoever's closest, go check on the power system. Over. CP, this is Zulu 2. Investigating now. Out.
So the soldier will come to investigate, but little does he know that I am right there waiting for him. So he'll come to turn the power back on, and that's when I can get him.
Spit it out.
So I will place him back here somewhere. Now I'm going to try to mark that other camera. Security cam is right over there. Use my main gun that has a suppressor on it.
All fire teams, this is CP.
Take out the two cameras.
Security cam. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out. CP, this is Delta 2. We'll investigate ASAP. Out. CP, this is Zulu 10. We'll investigate ASAP. Out. All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security cam. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out. CP, this is Delta 2. Arrived at scene. Beginning check. Over. CP, understood. Check your surroundings. Out. CP, this is Zulu 10. Threat detected. Going on alert. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let your guard down. Out.
So I got that one. Now this is a long distance shot. Luckily I did it. Now I'll get the soldier doing the searchlight. This is a pretty easy shot. Not the easiest, but it's pretty easy. And down here are some more tranquilizer rounds. And I was a little bit careless there because I did not know that that soldier was posted there. So I could have easily been caught. Luckily everything worked out. Another security cam.
All fire teams, this is CP.
And there's going to be a soldier right up here.
There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest,
They hid him right behind this air vent.
CP, this is Delta.
Speak.
Delta 9, what's wrong? Come in, Delta 9. We have a situation. All units on alert.
What's going on?
So at this point, things almost got out of hand because these soldiers almost saw the other sleeping soldiers and investigated. They would have woke them all up. I should have taken these guys out first before going into the room, but I guess that was just a mistake I made. But it all worked out.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
And there's another one. I don't know if he woke up or where he came from.
Here. No sign of the enemy. Standing down. Over. This is CP. Understood. All fire teams, return to your post.
Now at this point I was almost spotted. It seems that there was a soldier that came up to investigate. This one always is a tricky one.
CP, this is Zulu 6. Spotted a suspicious person. Checking it out. Over.
And I cannot seem to get line of sight on him. And again, a soldier discovered the other sleeping soldiers, so he came to investigate, so I have two issues here. There we go. That problem's taken care of. But there is still this other soldier over here.
Delta 9, this is CP. Give me a sit rep. Do you copy? Come in. We have a situation. All units on alert.
In this tower, there are even more tranquilizer rounds. The last ones that I'll get in this mission. So that's it for tranquilizer rounds. All I have is what I have in my possession now. So I'm going to try to take this soldier on the bridge. Draw his attention, come up behind him, tranquilize him.
CP, this is Zulu 4. Still no hostiles around here. We're standing down. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stand down. Stand
And again, I think the soldier woke up. I don't know if it's just sometimes
Use a flare grenade
I
to call
think
the
that I
chopper
hit
to
them in
your
the
current
head,
position.
but it's
Just
really a
don't
different
forget
part
you
of the
might be
body.
in danger of being shot down.
Or if sometimes it glitches and the ones that you tranquilize in the head randomly just wake up, but I've noticed that that happens.
All fire teams, this is CP. The satellite has gone out. Looks like a problem with the power supply. Whoever's closest, go check on the power system. Over.
And I will try to draw even more soldiers out.
CP, this is Zulu 6. Investigating now. Out.
Because there are some soldiers in the room with the prisoner, Paz, in the basement there. And I think this will draw one of them out of that room and up the stairway. And if you listen closely, you can kind of hear his footprints. I'll switch to night vision to see a little bit clearer here. There he is. Or maybe not. I was going to switch to night vision to kind of see if I could find him, but luckily he was right there and he didn't spot me.
Pull yourself together.
Let's move this soldier out of the way. I have to get my weapon back. I didn't mean to switch. Sometimes when you have a soldier and a weapon next to each other, it will change the weapon on you. Which is kind of infuriating, but what can you do? Alright, so what I'm going to do now is move the tank in the doorway here.
You can fire its weapon too. Check the pause screen for details.
So the reason I'm doing this is because when I do rescue the prisoner, there's going to be a shift change. And there's going to be a jeep that appears with two soldiers. And they're going to drive out of that doorway. But if I put a tank there, it's going to block that. Almost spotted there. You almost have to be lucky at that point, because when you do investigate that small area below the stairs, there can either be a soldier there or he can be at the very back of the room. So I was almost spotted. What I should have done is either crouched or crawled, but I hardly ever see any soldiers at that spot.
That's it? I tossed it already. It's in the trash up top. Get that garbage truck around.
So I'm guessing he's gone by now.
Gets out, we'll be in deep shit. Got it. Right. It's time.
Usually what I'll do is just crawl at this point, go to the left, and mark these 3 soldiers. Well, there's usually 3 or 4. It looks like there's only 2 now. I must have drawn them out when I turned the power to the base off. So here's the first prisoner, Paz.
Mission info has
I've
been
marked the
updated.
RV on your map. You need to carry Paz there.
Now at this point, the shift changed, so that means that there are a few extra soldiers that just appeared out of nowhere. Usually there's 2 right here. I'd say one in every 10 runs they don't appear for some reason, which I find strange, but it helped me out here. Normally if you have the 2, you can just tranquilize them both and be on your way. It actually makes me more nervous that they're not there because I don't know the exact location right now. But I'll just make a break for it.
Stay away.
See, there are soldiers that appeared, and I think what they're doing is waking up all the tranquilized soldiers that I had tranquilized before, so at this point it's really just a matter of getting to the beach, contacting the helicopter, and there will be a tank that appears on the bridge here. So I always peek around the corner, you're gonna see the tank. And I thought the soldier driving the tank would get out and wake up the sleeping soldier in front of him. But that didn't happen. As you can see, he's just driving right with the soldier sleeping right in front of him. I've never seen that before. And I was trying to throw a clip, but I guess you can't throw a clip when you have a prisoner, when you're holding a prisoner, so I'm gonna have to put her down.
That won't work, boss. Hide the target in a place they're unlikely to be found.
CP, this is Zulu 4. That girl's missing. It appears she's escaped. Over.
CP, understood. Commence the search ASAP. Do not let her get away. Out.
So they discovered
They've
she's
discovered
missing.
Paz is missing. They'll be looking for her. Hurry to the RV. Find a place to hide the target. Somewhere well out of sight.
Usually there's a soldier down there by the barrel, but because they're on the heightened alert now, they switched patterns. So what I'm going to do is turn on night vision. It'll make them easier to see. There should be 2 around here. Usually there's one right up here. Now, the other soldiers are alerted and he's running right at me, so I really have to be careful at this point. Now we have the prison area where Chico is. But what I'm going to do is take pause and place her on the beach. And then come back for Chico.
Just a little further. Great. You reached the RV. Go ahead and call the chopper.
And I don't want to place her too close to the beach in that cave because what it's going to do is start a cutscene, and after that cutscene, the soldiers are all over the place. Like, their patterns are different. So I want to keep the soldiers' patterns as they are right now, and I don't want to be surprised. I don't know why it does that. I assume each cutscene resets the soldiers' paths.
That's the old prison area. The targets are there.
But I want to keep their locations where I can see them. At this point, I wasted a lot of bullets. That was a mistake. What I'm going to try to do is tranquilize the soldier in the watchtower. And what I was going to do is go up that ladder, tranquilize the soldier from behind, but unfortunately I was seen.
CP, this is Zulu 4. Just saw a suspicious person. Gonna check it out. Over.
So if I attempt that now, the soldier that is actually in there is going to spot me. So I made another mistake. And it just gets worse because at this point, I decided that I was just going to tranquilize the soldier from below, but it didn't hit. So I wasted a bullet. And at this point, bullets are really necessary. I can't be wasting them like this.
searchlight. That should be perfect for searching out the
CP,
targets.
this is Zulu 4. We've arrived at the scene. Checking things out. Over.
CP, understood. Watch for anything suspicious. Out.
So at this point, I had to just wait it out.
CP, this is Zulu 4. We're done with our sweep. Couldn't find anyone. Heading back. Over.
CP, understood. Return to your post ASAP. Out.
So trying to draw his attention away. Trying to get the clips to go behind him. And he keeps swaying back and forth. And as you can see, I just wasted a tranquilizer round.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Now the coast should be clear to rescue the prisoners. And I don't want to rescue Chico first. He's at the cell to the far
There's someone
left.
in there. What do you plan on doing?
But rescuing all the soldiers will give you lots of points that will lead you to the S rank.
You can pull him out too if you want, but just don't forget the targets.
So what I do is just rescue each one and place it in a pile. Place them all in a pile over here.
A POW. That's fine if he has some
And
intel,
instead
I
of
guess.
showing you each and every rescue, what I'm going to do is do a small edit here. So as you can see, I just rescued all the prisoners, placed them all in that one spot. And I'm going to take each one of them to the beach where the helicopters will land. And I usually set them right about here. And I'll do another edit where they're all at the beach. Okay, so I placed each prisoner on the beach, and because rescuing Chico is going to trigger another shift change, I'm going to try something here. Because I think what happens is once you rescue Chico from the prison, there will be a jeep that comes down this way. So I'm going to try to place a sleeping soldier in its path so it stops. Similar to what I did with the tank when I rescued Paz. So I'll place one soldier there. And then this soldier, I'll put a little bit in front of him because I have had the Jeep come down and mess things up for me.
Chico?
Okay, so after the cutscene, there is a shift change, which means soldiers can pretty much be anywhere. And there we go. This is the one and only time I was spotted during this mission. But what I'll do is just go with it, call the helicopter, and just have to deal with the points that are going to be taken away, the point strike. And I have one tranquilizer round left, and a bunch of soldiers coming after me.
CP, this is Delta 9. Lost visual contact. Heading to last known position. Over. This is CP. Understood. Investigate the area, but stay alert. Out.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ. Making forced landing. Stand by. Put the target on the chopper.
Luckily, I survived that. At this point, I thought that I was going to lose the mission, or have to start over, and I wouldn't be able to upload this.
Alright, that leaves Chico.
CP, this is 707. The enemy got away. Starting a search now.
Target's inside. Is that it?
Understood. Don't let him get the drop on you. Keep your guard up. Out.
Alright, get in. Time to go. He's coming too. Roger that.
So luckily, I was able to finish this mission
Target is in.
without anything serious happening. Any one of those soldiers could have killed one of the prisoners.
Target's inside. Is that it?
So, that is Ground Zeroes. Luckily, the issue at the end there with getting spotted didn't cost me the S rank. So there we go. I find this really a very difficult mission to do, and I really haven't done a perfect one yet. I was close there, but I did get spotted at the end, so it really tests your skills, and it is really a brilliant game. I recommend everybody buy it and at least try it. This game and Metal Gear Solid 5 and Survive are really a good trilogy, so that should just about do it for this video. Look for more in the future, and have a great day.